Good snap, the hold, the kick is up, the kick is good!
Will be a swing by Kramer, kept alive by Jalbert. Lucas with the attack off the side of the block for the kill.
Gazette, he looks to go off guard, tucks back inside to the A gap, and he gets in for the touchdown.
Harrington, angle, off a touch, diving, Dunbar, holy cats, wow!
Starcevic in the shotgun, play action, looking for him, and has him down the field to his brother Starcevic for the touchdown. It's 31 yards. Jake.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
Coming back here on the Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve. They cover it all. Home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. At IrieInsurance.com for a free quote today. We'll set that Golden Harvest Tim Cazette seed sales scoreboard. As again, this is pregame for Hillsboro-Central Valley and Park River Fordville-Lankin on YourLiveEvent.com. JV's come to a close. As the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros winning both the C squad of the JV match 2-0. So we're in store for some great volleyball tonight. Two of the top teams in the region. We'll tell you more about them coming up. We'll hear from both head coaches as well. Hillsboro-Central Valley's Katie Stabler and Park River Fordville-Lankin's Nicole Wallenk on the way here on YourLiveEvent.com. This is the Irie Insurance pregame show.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Hillsboro Schools has provided me with so many opportunities. Whether you're into sports, the arts, or any other activities, there's something for every student to get involved in, and the teachers are pretty cool. I'm Lex Ellingson, a senior at Hillsboro High School. My favorite thing at Hillsboro High School is hanging out with my teammates after school, because it's helped me grow as a person and have fun in my community. Find your favorite at Hillsboro-Central Valley Schools. This message is from Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
Under Dakota Heritage Bank, pregame interviews, sharing our heritage, sharing our future locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Chatting with the head coach of the Hillsboro-Central Valley girls volleyball team, and Katie Stabler. And Katie, a mixed results, you could say. The Deluxe Burlington Lady Laker invite. What do you think the girls learned most from that experience?
Yeah, it was great competition there. We fought when we needed to near the end, but it just wasn't enough in many of our games. I thought our girls, they just got a lot of volleyball in and got a lot of playing time together. We had We had Abigail go down with an injury that second day, and we had some girls step up and play in those positions, and it was fun to see them play and our seniors, step up in leadership and kind of just try to, carry them. We fell short against Lemoore in tournament play, and we got into the gym yesterday. Girls were excited to keep getting better, keep learning. We had a lot of energy, so hopefully that carries over into tonight's game.
Of course, lots of fun memories made on the bus, I'm sure. Kind of just talk a little bit about that experience for the ladies.
Yeah, absolutely. They were more pumped that it was an overnight tournament, We showed up on Friday and just got to play together as a team, beat New Rockford, and then lost to Central Castor in that first bit of pool play. And then we just got together as a team, at the hotel, got fed some really, really good food. They got to bed, and they were rearing to go in the morning, It was just a great team bonding experience, and the girls really enjoyed it.
And you mentioned Anderson injured for the second time this season, kind of nursing that ankle back and forth. How does that affect the lineup for tonight?
Yeah, she's not going to be playing tonight. It's just not 100% yet, so we just don't want her to come back down on it. And hurt it even worse. She should be back Thursday. We want to get her into practice tomorrow, but Malia will be stepping in again. I thought she did a great job stepping in this weekend. And so she's excited to play. Her teammates are excited for her and are ready to rally around and help her and hopefully pull off this big region win.
Big matchup tonight, again, as you mentioned, against Park River, Fordville-Lankin. Lauren Bell, one of the best in the region. You definitely got to neutralize her. What else do you have to do to get the win tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. We just got to control our side. That's a big thing, Maybe that's one thing that we didn't do as well. If something didn't go well on our side, we let it happen 2-3 times, and we got to make sure that we don't string those in a row. We string points that we earn in a row, you know what I mean, on our side there, and we know Lauren's going to get kills. I mean, she is, and our defense can work around and hopefully take her spot away where she's comfortable. But we need to come back and return with aggression on our offense in all of our fronts, I thought our middles did really, really well this weekend, but we got to make sure that our outsides and our right sides too contribute so that we're pulling that block in different directions. So that's just our big focus for tonight.
Head Coach Katie Stabler joining us here on the Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interviews. Coach, thanks for the time.
Yes, thank you.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source, helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, with receiving stations in Hatton, Sharon, Larimore, Devils Lake, Wilton, Washburn, Lankin, East Grand Forks, Grafton, and Garski. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or 701-847-2622. Under Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interviews, chatting with the head coach of the Park River Fordville-Lankin Aggies, and Nicole Wallenk. And Coach, off to a great start, of course, a really talented team, kind of feeding off the momentum from last year. How do you define this season so far?
I think the girls are just out there having fun. They put in a lot of work in the off season to improve, and now we're just going out there and seeing the fruit of that. So it's been a really fun season. There's a really good vibe around this team in the gym and at practice, and they're willing to work hard, and yeah, it's a good time.
I imagine that a lot of the attention from opposing teams goes on Lauren Bell, but of course there's other ladies on this team that make you what you are. I think this is the first time we've seen your team this year. Give us a little more insight in your team.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Lauren is always going to be tough, but, you can't win volleyball games with one person. So we've been playing really good defense. We've got Lily Skvitsky in the back row for us as our libero. She's been doing a really good job. We've got Maddie Bernhoft as one of our seniors as a setter. She does a really good job. She's been starting for a long time for us, so she's smart with the ball and knows kind of where to go. And then our other senior that starts, Emma Porter, is also hitting really well, and she is really good at finding the spots we need. So just when we play well, it's a really balanced team effort.
How do you, I know every team is different. Every team has the thing that makes them unique. What do you define as Park River Fordville-Lankin volleyball?
Part of it's having fun. When they're having fun, they play better. And then just trying to play really good defense. If we play good defense, that we've always got a chance. And then after that, it's just be aggressive.
Big contest tonight, Hillsboro-Central Valley, another team that's off to a great start this season. What do you notice about the Burros this year?
They're tough. I mean, even the games they've lost have been close. They've been battling. So I think this is the kind of region games you want to play, right? You want to get better and see who comes out on top.
Nicole Wall-Lank joining us here, head coach of the Park River Fordville-Lankin Aggies on our Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interviews. Coach, thanks so much. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
And that wraps up our Dakota Heritage Bank interviews, pregame interviews. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB.bank. Again, DHB.bank. We'll come back with more on the pregame here next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsboro offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsboro to learn more about rebates or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Cutting Edge Ag connects your operation with first-hand expertise and industry-best precision ag technology from Ag Leader. We've simplified precision farming with powerful tools to maximize profit opportunities like never before. No matter the size of your farm or the complexity of your field activities, Cutting Edge Ag is your local partner for a more profitable future. Unlock a new era of farming success with Ag Leader and Cutting Edge Ag.
This is Austin Reed with Dakota Heritage Bank. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we have a strong background in ag and business lending, but we can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. If you're in need of a loan, visit us at one of our locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future.
Dagelman Industries is proud to manufacture tough, high-performance equipment right here in North Dakota. From our industry-defining Pro-Till high-speed discs, bulletproof bulldozer blades, and our robust, heavy-duty land rollers, we focus on support and make the experience of owning a Dagelman unlike any other. Dagelman, engineered tough in North Dakota.
Coming on back here on our Irie Insurance pregame show, the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve. IrieInsurance.com. James Martins. A little bit later on, Haley Miller will be along on the camera this evening as it's Hillsboro-Central Valley and Park River Fordville-Lankin. Again, thanks to both head coaches with lots of great blessings in their life with head coach Wall-Lank. a new marriage. Congratulations to the newlyweds. And a new expectant mother, head coach Katie Stabler. So lots of great blessings as we think about the harvest season and all kinds of wonderful blessings. It's a blessing to be here and to have great volleyball between these two outstanding teams, two of the best in the state of North Dakota. Take you through a little bit of the schedule here. Park River, Fordville-Lankin, well, they and Hillsboro-Central Valley were both on some pretty good tears to start the season. Both the squads winning 8 of their first 9 matchups. In fact, the Hillsboro-Central Valley took a little step further, winning 10 of their first 11 matchups. 7-game winning streak, the longest for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Park River, Fordville-Lankin, they have played, I believe, the most volleyball, or somewhat the most volleyball of any team in the state of North Dakota. Park River, Fordville-Lankin, they've played 25 matches, all competition already this season. Second, only to, I believe, Enderlin, who's played 26. And Lamar Litchell-Marion, I guess, played a little more. Just looking down the list here, 27. So some of the long-standing some of the longevity teams, if you will. Park River, Fordville-Lankin certainly had a lot of games on the schedule, 19-6. Their longest winning streak was 6 in a row. They again all best 3 out of 5 matches. Beat the likes of Carrington, regional wins over Midway Minto, Drayton Valley Edinburgh, North Star, Nelson County, and Beulah on that run as part of the Des Lacs Burlington Lady Laker Invite. Both teams, they got 6 games of the Lady Laker Invite, with the Aggies going 3-3 and the Burros going 2-2-2. As far as the regional play this season, Park River, Fordville-Lankin, again, best 3 out of 5 matchups. They have defeated Larimore in straight sets, Hatton Northwood in 4 sets. They lost to Mayport CG in 5, and then beat Midway Minto in straights and Drayton Valley Edinburgh in 4. And they still have left on the schedule Hillsboro-Central Valley, Thompson, North Border, Cavalier, and Grafton. Hillsboro-Central Valley, they have not dropped a regional matchup yet this season. They beat Hatton Northwood, Drayton Valley Edinburgh, and North Border all in straight sets. So, of course, they got the Aggies tonight, then Cavalier on Thursday. Larimore, Thompson, Midway Minto, Grafton, and Mayport CG all still left to be played for Hillsboro-Central Valley. As we take a look at then how that affects the Region 2 standings. Looking at the volleyball standings here, bring those up in just a little bit. Again, it's a log jam at the top between those 5 teams, Thompson, Hillsboro-Central Valley, Park River, Fordville-Lankin, Grafton, and Mayport CG. Right now, the Patriots at 5-0 in region play. Grafton's 4-0, Hillsboro-Central Valley and Thompson at 3-0, and Park River, Fordville-Lankin at 4-1. Then comes Drayton Valley Edinburgh, Cavalier, Hatton Northwood, North Border, Midway Minto, and Larimore at the bottom of the region standings. Of course, a reminder that your live event is your home for Region 2 girls volleyball action on yourliveevent.com from Grafton, I believe, this year. And so we'll have that tournament. We'll have the EDC tournament as well. Region 1 is going to be audio only this year. Audio only this year for Region 1, but EDC and Region 2, full video audio coverage. We'll also have some audio only coverage of the District 5 girls volleyball tournament. So that's Carrington, Griggs, Dakota, that area, and the Region 3 tournament audio only as well. So we're expanding our coverage on yourliveevent.com. Good to see more games on your favorite channel, yourliveevent.com. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube page. Head on over to our yourliveevent.com channel for more on what's going on around the regions and our broadcast network. Check out rjbroadcasting.com as well for a little radio action. Lots of games going on tonight in your live event. Park Christians at Ada Borup West. Carrington hosts Barnes County North. Hankinson's at Central Cass. Holly hosts Perm. Greenway's at International Falls. Minnow Wabbit hosts Winnimac. Maple River is at Kindred. Lisbon hosts Oak Grove. Shanley's at West Fargo. And Sabika is at Pine River Bacchus. Also tonight, as it is at the Hillsboro Main Street Community Center, there is a North Dakota Measure 4 Town Hall meeting going on at Hillsboro. If you cannot be there, you can check out on yourliveevent.com. We will step away here for a little bit. We'll come back with the starting lineups. And before you know it, the opening serve on yourliveevent.com. Hillsboro-Central Valley, Park River, Fordville-Lankin. Coming up next.
There was an idea
to bring together a group of remarkable people.
So when they needed us, the call is answered.
We need to get the right protection to as many people as we can.
We need to protect as many as we can.
We will.
We don't give up. Get the right protection for your lifestyle. Go to IRIinsurance.com to get a free quote and consultation.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Hey there, we're here
to invite you
to join First Community Credit Union.
FCCU is the proud partner of the University of North Dakota Athletics.
FCCU is here to coach you through every financial play.
No turnovers.
Only buckets.
When you join FCCU,
you get the full UND experience. Enjoy our exclusive
UND credit and debit cards. So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
National Anthem has concluded. That means it's time for our American Crystal Sugar Company starting lineups. Live the sweet life, great careers, quality products, grower-owned. CrystalSugar.com. Again, starting lineups tonight, Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. They're going to be in the blue jerseys this evening. And going to be in, of course, blue jerseys, black numbers outlined in white. And libero Kaylee Kittleson in the white. Blue numbers and the blue trim. Starters for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros look like this. The senior outside hitter, number 2, Sadie Gallagher. The senior libero, as previously mentioned, number 3, Kaylee Kittleson. The senior middle, number 4, Carsey Hattlestead. The senior outside, number 10, Kennedy Olson. The senior middle, number 11, Haley Smeldon. The senior setter, number 12, Megan Ensign. And the sophomore outside hitter, number 16, Malia Brill. That's the starters for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, coached by Katie Stabler, assisted by Peyton Richter and Daphne Kenninger. Again, the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. All competitions this season. Come in at 12-6. Now the starters for the Park River Fordville-Lankin Aggies at 19-6 of the year. They'll go with the sophomore defensive specialist, number 2, Lily Skabitsky. The senior setter, number 5, Maddie Burnoff. The sophomore middle, number 12, Lauren Bell. The senior outside, number 13, Emma Porter. The junior, number 15, defensive specialist outside, Bailey Syme. The junior outside middle hitter, number 19, Molly Moen. And the sophomore middle outside hitter, number 24, Mackenzie Daly. The starters for head coach Nicole Wallenk, assisted by Donna Galloway and Morgan Porter. Again, the Aggies in the gold jerseys. Black or white numbers outlined in black. Libero this evening, Skabitsky in the black jersey. Gold numbers outlined in white. That's our American Crystal Sugar Company starting lineups. Live the sweet life, great careers, quality products, grow our own. CrystalSugar.com. Opening serve from Park River is next.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Inside our Farmers Union Insurance Agent Ryan Opdahl broadcast booth. It's time for volleyball on YourLiveEvent.com. Park River Fordville-Lankin gets the start a little ahead of schedule. 6:55, one of the earliest starts we've had for Hillsboro-Central Valley volleyball this season. Skibitsky with a dig. She'll guide it back over to the Burros. Undefeated in Region 2 play. Back set Ensign. Kennedy Olson through the fingertips for the kill. Kennedy Olson, the first kill of the match, and the Burros are on the board on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard to be exact. Happy harvest time from Tim K and all of them at Golden Harvest seed sales. Sadie Gallagher on the run and jump down the line. Set up there, Bernhoft. Lauren Bell rings the bell to start things off on the offensive end for Park River Fordville-Lankin. The outstanding sophomore had quite a freshman season last year, helping the Aggies get to, I believe, the semifinals last year. I think, if memory serves me right, this was the matchup last year. 4-5 as there's a kill down the line. Haley Smeldon smacks it down 2-1. Burros back in front again. The Burros won both the C squad and JV matches 2-0. Smeldon on the serve. The senior smacks it to Skibitsky and the Aggies. Bell steps up for the kill. Lauren Bell already off to a signature start on her home floor with a pair of kills. It's a 2-2 tie. It goes back here to the Aggies and Maddie Bernhoft. Bernhoft, the serve. Kennedy Olson, or excuse me, Malia Brill sends it back over. Bell again, she cannot be stopped. Lauren Bell already off to 3 kills, and the Aggies go in front here, 3-2. On the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard. Bernhoft goes back to the service line. The senior on the step and swat. Ensign to Hattlestead, cross court, and we're going to get a net violation coming against the Aggies. That's going to go against Bell. That's the first infraction of the night, and it gives a 3-3 tie. Kennedy Olson on the serve. Soft touch to Bell. Goes back to Bell. She's just got to flip it over to Hattlestead and back to the Burros. Hattlestead on the push to the corner. Cover there nicely by the Aggies and set back over by Bell. Kittleson through Ensign. Loads the cannons for Hattlestead. Down the line, Skibitsky with a dig. Through Moen, and we get another whistle and I believe another infraction against the Aggies. 4-3. Burros get the ball back here. I believe it was another net violation against Bell. Bell near side, nice block but out of bounds. Give Bell the kill. She has all 4 points for Park River Fordville-Lankin. And now she'll go to the service line. The sophomore on the run and jump. Ensign, load up for Hattlestead. Fires, got it down. Carsey Hattlestead. And the Burros and the Aggies exchange blows evenly as Malia Brill in for Abigail Anderson, who re-injured that ankle. Will step in for the nice serve. Backpedaling to send it over. There's Moen. Here's Hattlestead into the net. 5-5 tie. Skibitsky back in, and she'll go to the service line. Again, a really small roster. Just 10 ladies, though it's a big program. Got a really robust junior high roster, JV, C squad, full roster. So just a small varsity. Small but mighty. Park River Fordville-Lankin. Here's Gallagher. Taps it over for the Burros. Bernhoft with a great pancake block attempt. Falls just short. As the Burros take the 6-5 lead, Sadie Gallagher becomes the fourth Burro already with a kill tonight. Lauren Bell has all 4 for the Aggies. Kittleson smashed down the middle on the serve. And pushed back over there by the Aggies. Set up, Smeldon to the corner. 7-5, Haley Smeldon. First Burro to 2 kills tonight, and the Burros have their largest lead of the match, 2 points. Kittleson going back to the service line. A senior libero. Swats it cross courts. Bernhoft snuck it over. Brill is there to cover. Ensign on the push back. Bernhoft again to the floor. Sent back by the Aggies. Here comes Hillsboro-Central Valley. Gallagher trying to get around the block. We'll give a block there to Moen. And the Aggies. Back come the Burros as Smeldon hits it just long. 7-6. First time I've recorded a offensive stat, kill, ace, or block other than Lauren Bell for Park River Fordville-Lankin. Bailey Syme on the serve and on the ace. Oh, and looks like a little stanky leg out there. Some style there for Bailey Syme on the ace. Unfortunately for them, no style points for aces in volleyball. Near side for Smeldon. Nicely fisted up there by the libero there in Skibitsky. Bell, little tick of the tape, sends it over, and the Aggies on a 3-0 run. They're back in front, 8-7 off Lauren Bell's 5th kill of the night. As Syme goes back to the service line. Driller down the line through Kittleson. And Smeldon will just walk up and smash it out of bounds, 9-7. Park River Fordville-Lankin. Again, the Burros have not dropped a set to a region opponent this year in, of course, region play. They swept the first 3 matches they've played. Here's Gallagher. Taps it over to Bernhoft. Skibitsky. And back down the line by Porter. Ensign to Gallagher. Fires. Skibitsky with another dig. Bernhoft taps it over. Nicely covered there by the Burros. Little miscommunication. Kittleson will go on the attack and dug out there by Syme. Down the middle for the kill. Molly Moen. Her first of the night. And it's a 10-7 lead, a 5-0 run for Park River Fordville-Lankin on the Bailey Syme serve. Syme steps up. Nice spin on that one to Brill on the back line. Load up, Smeldon out of bounds, 11-7. And Katie Stabler, I feel, will need to talk things over. 11-7, Park River Fordville-Lankin with the lead in the opening set of the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales Scoreboard.
It's that time of year again. Time to kick off another exciting and fun-filled school year. Everyone at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead hope we all can join together and make it a successful and safe school year. If you're driving near school buildings, at school bus stops, please watch carefully for children. Welcome back, students, teachers, staff, and administration from Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, providing living environments for seniors that maximize health, independence, and quality of life.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Back out of the Snowneck Insurance Company, Agent Brad Richter, Sales Associate Nick Preston, timeout. It's a block out of bounds. And a 12-7 lead now off of Molly Moen's second kill of the night. It's a 7-0 run for the Aggies. Ensign props it up to Gallagher, punches it over, and Sadie Gallagher gonna pick up the kill. Her second of the night ends the 7-0 run. It's 12-8. Megan Ensign back on the service line for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Ensign steps up, soft touch. Nice serve. And Moen's going to take the attack. Brill, heavy touch. And backed over there by Ensign. On a push, back to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Smeldon, soft touch. Joust to the net. Smeldon wins it. Smeldon with a block. 12-9. on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. Megan Ensign back to the service line, the senior from Central Valley. And I think that was going to go out of bounds, but Bell covers. Down the line there by Porter. Ensign loads up for Smeldon off the top of the tape. Burnoff flicks it back to Skibitsky, and Bell will attack from the back row. Brill on the dig. Near side, Gallagher down the line for the kill. Sadie Gallagher getting going tonight for Hillsboro-Central Valley with 3 kills already in this opening set. And now a 3-0 run for Hillsboro-Central Valley after they gave up a 7-0 run to the Aggies. Ensign on the soft touch. Bernhoft, far side for Porter down the line, got the kill. As Emma Porter, her first of the night. That's the 8th kill for Park River Fordville-Lankin. They got an ace as well. And 1 block officially on the scorecard. Gallagher feeling it, blocked by Bell. She ain't having any of that. Lauren Bell already with 5 kills and a block tonight. We are barely halfway through the opening set. And back to the service line, I believe goes Porter. Porter steps up to the line, drills it. Kittleson flings herself to the floor to sweep it up. And guided over there by Kennedy Olson. There's Skibitsky, pushed towards the corner. Ensign loads up Smeldon for the kill. Haley Smeldon just in front of the line judge. Smeldon's third of the night. The Burros get the ball back here with Sadie Gallagher going to the service line. Gallagher, the senior. And the senior laden roster on the run and jump. Gallagher down the middle towards Skibitsky. Bernhoff loads it up near side off a blocked attempt. We get a net violation coming against the Burros this time. I believe that'll be Brill, Malia Brill. First net violation of the night for Hillsboro-Central Valley. I got Park River Fordville-Lankin down unofficially for 2. Ensign. Brill pushed to the corner. Covered there nicely by Porter. Porter's got to do some dangling again and get it back over to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Smeldon off the block attempt by Bell. Bell gets another chance. Nicely dug by Ensign. Smeldon jousts to the net, wins it, but it's sent back by the Aggies. Ensign back to Smeldon. She gets a deflection this time. Haley Smeldon and Lauren Bell jousting at the net twice on that series. I imagine that'll be a theme for the rest of the night. Smeldon going back to the service line here now. Smeldon rifles it into the net for the first service error of the night against the Burros. First against either team, by the way. 16-12, Park River Fordville-Lankin. It's tied for their largest lead of the contest. Brill, Ensign, nice sneak attack over to Skibitsky. Bell fires and hits Ensign in the face. Oh, she's gonna feel that tomorrow. But she's all smiles. She says, "I'm good. I don't need all my teeth, right?" No. Bell with her 6th kill of the match. Largest lead in the set for Park River Fordville-Lankin. Ensign, Kennedy Olson, far side, down the line, Skibitsky digs it out. Back up on the attack there with Syme. And Malia Brill with her first kill of the night down the line in the corner. Again, Brill in place of Abigail Anderson. Her second start in a best 3 out of 5 match this season, and I believe her career as well. Kennedy Olson, soft touch, Skibitsky covers. Bell, near side, dug to the sky for Olson. Ensign sweeps it up and sent back by Kennedy Olson. Bell again. Kennedy Olson with the dig. Kittleson, Brill, got to send it back. And the Aggies can do it again. Why not? Third time's the charm. Just in for Lauren Bell. 7 kills for Bell. 18-13. Bell going back to the service line. Bell on the jump. Drills it towards Kittleson. Heavy touch. Can't get it back. And we'll give that an ace for Bell. And a timeout, Katie Stabler talking it over again. Lauren Bell wreaking havoc with 7 kills, an ace, and a block with a 6-point lead on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard.
The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents, fans, and community members who work together to build team and community spirit. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro and Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs, encouraging everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro-Central Valley students. It's the Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club.
Coming out of this Nodak Insurance Company timeout, Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro, sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's Agents with Answers. Again, Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro, sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville. 19-13 is our score. James Martins alongside Haley Miller on the camera here this evening from Park River, home of those Aggies. One of the 5 teams, it's really a division in Region 2. From the top 5 to the bottom 6 is second straight ace for Lauren Bell. Again, 7 kills, 2 aces, and a block for the Aggies, who did lose in 5 sets to Mayport CG, their only loss in region play so far. And there's another ace for Bell. 21-13 on that Golden Harvest Team Gazette Seed Sale scoreboard. And again, she's just a sophomore, so she's going to wreak havoc on Region 2 for 2 more years. And if she's this good now, imagine how good she's going to be then. Hattlestead. Joust to the net, won by Hattlestead, sent back over by the Aggies. As that's a kill there on the other side for Symes. Bailey Symes first of the night. Hattlestead with her first block of the match, 22-13. Lauren Bell and the Aggies on a roll. Bell to Gallagher. Inside. Back to Gallagher on a push. Loads it up this time. A block by Kennedy Olson on the attack by Mackenzie Daly. Down the line here. Back to the Burrows. Brill, dug out by the Aggies. Porter. Cross-court attack. Inside sweeps it up. Brill again. And we keep going. Stepping up from the back row on the attack was Moen. Down near side, Brill. Moen with the dig. Bell will take the attack. Longest rally of the match so far. Hattlestead push to the corner. Bell sends it out. Porter now. Inbounds. Everything going Park River Fordville-Lankin's way, especially in the later stages of this opening set. It's taken so far 17 minutes to get to Park River Fordville-Lankin within 2 points. Gallagher shovels it back to the Aggies. Now Moen, nice block by Hattlestead. Flicked over there by Ensign. Moen again. There's Symes, and there's a kill for Malia Brill. Hattlestead with her second block. Brill with her second kill, and the Burrows aren't done yet in this opening set. As Brill goes back to the service line. Malia Brill, the sophomore, into the net. 24-14, 10 set points for Park River Fordville-Lankin on the Burrows' second service error. Skibitsky and the Aggies. 19-6, Park River Fordville-Lankin Aggies. Gallagher out of bounds. That seals it for the opening set. And Park River Fordville-Lankin takes the opening set 25-14, less than 20 minutes here on that Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
I was visiting with Ben at the Hillsboro Body Shop, and we discussed, a lot of things. And then we were discussing, when do you think about the body shop? Most times it's after your vehicle gets damaged from an accident, Hitting a deer, hailstorms, scratches, dents, windshield cracks? Ben says, beep. I say, when you need the repairs to your vehicle as you're thinking of the Hillsboro Body Shop, call Ben, 701-636-4981. Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the C-Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Keep yourself healthy as we head back to school and into the autumn season. Hillsboro Drug and Gift is your locally owned full-service pharmacy with prescription and over-the-counter medications, cough and cold medications, and more. And don't forget, you can now text Hillsboro Drug anytime for your prescription refills, 701-636-5231. Hillsboro Drug also offers free delivery in Hillsboro and Halstead. There's always something new at Hillsboro Drug with a great selection of seasonal items, gifts, and cards for all occasions. They're always happy to help you, and they thank you for your business at Hillsboro Drug and Gift.
Going to set number 2 on YourLiveEvent.com. It's a 1 set tonight. Park River Fordville-Lankin won the first 5-14 on the Farmers Union Insurance agent Ryan Opdahl. In between the sets recap. Yeah, can cover it all. Home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. You can visit the agency downtown Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777. Again, for home, auto, business, life, farm insurance, and so much more. Get the best golf stories as well from Ryan Opdahl, Hillsboro. 25-14 is the largest deficit that Hillsboro-Central Valley has faced this season and has surrendered in a set in the best 3 out of 5 competitions. Haley Smeldon goes on the attack. Skibitsky pops it up and sent back over there to Gallagher. Smeldon down the middle. Skibitsky with a dig. And now popped over for the push. Give her the push kill that time for Moen, her 3rd of the night. Lauren Bell is wreaking havoc with 7 kills, 3 aces, and a block. And back to the service line now, Emma Porter, as the Aggies do have that 1-0 lead on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard. As the Aggies got to get it over there. Ensign, Kennedy Olson props it up, and it's going to be a 4-contact violation. 2-0 Aggies. And the Burros had a lead briefly and a 7-5 advantage. The Aggies used a 7-0 run to take a 12-7 lead. They would not relinquish the lead the rest of the way, cruising the rest of the way, outscoring the Burros 13-7. As the Aggies using that momentum, they keep going, and it's out of bounds before it hit in. So it's 2-1. Now the hitting error brings in Sadie Gallagher. Her and Haley Smeldon combined for 7 of the Burros' 11 kills in the opening set. No aces, 2 blocks as well for 4 blocks for the Burros, 2 for Carsey Hattlestead. That's a service error. The Burros' 3rd of the night. Park River area with none. So a couple of net violations, I do believe. It's back to the service line. There goes Molly Moen. And gets the Burros chasing. That'll allow the Aggies to set up Lauren Bell. She hit the net. She might have hit the net with her hand or her body, but Bell will pick up her 8th kill of the night. And, yep, okay. Back to the Aggies here. Again, back to Moen. And Moen picks up the ace. Molly Moen now with a trifecta. 3 kills, an ace, and a block. And Lauren Bell with 8 kills, 3 aces, and a block. 5-1 is the score. As the Aggies continue to dominate here on their home floor. Making a outstanding Borough volleyball team look like a JV squad. But Smeldon and the Burros, of course, a very experienced unit. They know there's still a lot of volleyball left to be played, and they got to play it. Smeldon smashes it. That's a frustration smash into the net. It is now 6-2 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazet Seed Sales scoreboard. Maddie Bernhoft back to the service line there for the Aggies. Ensign loads up Hattlestead. Did it hit over? It did not. 4 contact violations, 7-2 lead for Park River Fordville-Lankin. As that's sent over there by Bernhoft. Guided back by Brill. Load up, middle, a nice block there for Brill, and Malia Brill picks up the block. Brill with her first of the night, 7-3. And a big regional contest. These two teams, Thompson, Grafton, and Mayport CG, will fight it out, likely for the top spot, unless some chaos happens, but Bell on the push kill makes it 8-3. You want to be, really, the way this region's shaping out, you want to be in the top 3. You want to be the top 3 seeds, because that 4-5 matchup is going to be a doozy. So that's sent over there by Gallagher. Back to the Aggies, down the middle. Gallagher with another dig. And Hattlestead will just has to guide it over. And gets the point. That is the exact worst thing you can see as a coach in volleyball, is to lose a point on a pass. That's one where you go, what are we doing? As Brill on the jump serve. Takes Bell out of the play, and now all of a sudden, Hillsboro-Central Valley getting Park River Fordville-Lankin caught in a little bit of a lull. Brill back to the service line. Malia Brill, the sophomore, sends it back. And on a push down the line, it's out of bounds. That's now 3 straight points for the Burros, 8-6. And 25-14 was the opening set score in favor of the host Aggies. Brill and the Burros trying to climb their way back, but you can't do that against this talented Park River area squad. The service errors, 5 of them to no aces for Hillsboro-Central Valley. You live by the serve, you die by the serve. Well, the Burros aren't quite living on the service line tonight. As Kennedy Olson sends it back. And on the far side, push there by Porter. Ensign loads it up for Gallagher down the line, and Sadie Gallagher having a really nice night tonight. On the push kill, that's her 4th. Second only to Smeldon with 5. And Kaylee Kittleson going back to the service line. Kittleson on a smash. And Bell will attack from the back row. Lauren Bell. No answer for her tonight. 10-7. Park River Fordville-Lankin. They scored the first couple of points of the set. They have not looked back. They have not trailed since it was 7-6 in the opening set. Gallagher fires. Got it down. Sadie Gallagher on pace for a career night. 5 kills for Gallagher. And Megan Ensign goes back to the service line. Ensign, the senior, on a soft touch to Skibitsky. Loads up to Porter on the far side. Dug out by Brill, and we get another net violation against the Burros. Kennedy Olson, the guilty party there. Burros' second net violation of the match. 11-8. Park River Fordville-Lankin. It's Porter. Sends it towards Brill. Ensign. Near side, Kennedy Olson. Load up there. Bell. Ensign with a dig. Near side. Gallagher again. Sadie Gallagher. 3 kills in each of the first 2 sets. She has 6 tonight. And she'll look to keep it going on the service line. Gallagher on the run and jump. A little heavy touch for the Aggies. Here's Bell. Hooks it down. Lauren Bell. Makes it 12-9 on her 11th kill of the match. And a timeout is called by Hillsboro-Central Valley. Aggies lead at 1-0. They're up 12-9 on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
The Hillsboro Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club. Hi, this is Jim, and along with Bernie, we're inviting R&J Broadcasting Incorporated listeners to join us on a tour of the Hawaiian Islands, February 22nd through March 3rd. The Big Island will be part of this trip while taking in the breathtaking views of Oahu, the Big Island, and Maui. Enjoy the perfect balance between scheduled activities mixed with personal leisure time. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ to learn more about this tour, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Coming out of this Nodak Insurance Company, Brad Richter and Nick Preston timeouts. Burrows. Back come the Aggies. Kittleson does everything she can, as does Kennedy Olson. Get it back, but that point belongs to Park River Fordville-Lankin, as has this match so far. As Kittleson can't handle, it's going to be another set of dance moves and another ace there for Molly Moen, her second of the night. As it's 14-9. Moen slams it into the net. First service error of the night for Park River Fordville-Lankin. They have 6 aces. The Burros still searching for their first one as Haley Smelton smashes it out of bounds. 15-10. Burrows now with 6 service errors. Bernhoft on the service line there for the Aggies. Ensign gets it back over and gets the point. That's the second time this set that Hillsboro-Central Valley's won a point off a pass. Kennedy Olson back to the service line. Lobs it over for the ace. First ace of the night for Hillsboro-Central Valley. And it belongs to Kennedy Olson, who has the trifecta, a kill, an ace, and a block. She'll look to do it again. Olson. Back to Bell. Into the net. Uncharacteristic miss hit for Lauren Bell. And all of a sudden, the Burros are inching back into this set. It looked like the Aggies were going to run away. Olson, soft touch. Burnoff, back set to Bell. She won't miss twice. Dug out by Olson. Swatted back and forth by Ensign and Bell. Hattlestead. Off of Bell, and Daly will send it back over. Down near side for Brill, just long. No deflection for Malia Brill, 16-13. As again, the Aggies have led it wire to wire in this second set. Lauren Bell on the serve. Nicely to Gallagher. Brill back to Gallagher with the attack. Dug out by Bell. Far side, here's Porter. Down the line, dug out Kittleson. But not quite to a helpful friend as Porter with her third kill of the match. 17-13, Park River Fordville-Lankin. Galloping towards a second set victory as Bell with the near ace miscommunication. And we'll give her an ace for Bell. Her fourth of the night. As her team does, so do we. 18-13. Bell to Gallagher. Ensign. Far side there for Brill on a push. Here's Porter. Our side, we get a net violation against the Burros. I believe Carsey Hattlestead was a little too close. As that's now number 3 against the Burros, and the Aggies 6 points away from a 2-0 lead. It'll be the first face this season in a best 3 out of 5 match for Hillsboro-Central Valley. who has not been swept this year. Far side for Brill for the kill. Well, Leah Brill again in for the injured Abigail Anderson. 3 kills tonight for Brill and a block. 19-14. Brill on the run and jump. As Bell pops it over. Near side, Gallagher into the nets. 20-14. In the Burros' only best 3 out of 5 loss this season was against Central Cass at home, that being in 5 sets. Their other losses have all been in tournament play, in-season tournament play. As that's swatted, dug out there by the Burros. Near side, Gallagher on a push kill. Sadie Gallagher with 7 kills tonight. The rest of her team with 10. As Kaylee Kittleson back to the service line, looking for the Burros' second ace of the night. Porter. Brill with a dig. Ensign on a push down the line for the push kill. Megan Ensign with her first kill of the night. The Burros hanging around. They got a lot of work to do as they are staring down their first 2 sets to none deficit in a best 3 out of 5 match. The Aggies help them out a little bit with a hit out of bounds, 20-17. As Kittleson back to the service line. Kittleson smashes it into the net, 21-17 for the Burros' 7th service error of the night to, again, just the 1 ace. Bailey Syme goes back to serve for the Aggies. And Syme with the ace, 22-17. Syme with her second ace of the night. And she'll look to do it again. Again, the Aggies won the opening set, 25-14. As Smeldon with a kill. Haley Smeldon with her 6th of the night. And second on the team, only to Gallagher's 7. And Ensign goes back to the service line. Ensign. And that's popped up and over there by Moen. Smeldon smashes it to Skibitsky. And guided over by Bernhoft. And Smeldon fires, and a great dig and recovery there by the Aggies. Great dig by Syme. Gallagher, Bell digs it out. Porter down the line, dug out Ensign through Kennedy Olson. Gallagher near side. Skibitsky with a dig. One of the longer rallies of this set. Porter cross court for the near kill. Kittleson gets a play on it. It is 23-18. As the Aggies now 2 points away from a 2-0 lead. As Porter, Emma Porter, the senior, back to the service line. To Brill on the back row. Near side, Kennedy Olson. Porter with the dig and a push kill by Lauren Bell. Bell with 12 now, along with 4 aces on a block and a half dozen set points for Park River Fordville-Lankin. As Porter, Brill, Ensign, loads it up. Bell with a block. Back to the Burros. Ensign will get it over. Loaded up. Bell for the set. Kittleson with a dig. Ensign. Gallagher passes it back over. Bernhoft. Bell. Got it in. Oh, one says in, one says out. And it is out of bounds. 24-19. Burros save a set point as Gallagher goes back to the service line. Gallagher on the run and jump down the line. Sadie Gallagher with the ace, her first of the night, 24-20. And Gallagher trying to will her team back into this match. 2 set points saved by the Burros. Gallagher on a run and jump. Down the line, little heavy touch. Set up for Bell, far side. Dug out Kittleson. Pushed back by Brill to the corner. Covered by Porter. Back come the Aggies. Here's Moen on a block by Smeldon. It's a 4 contact. Didn't get over the net. 24-21. 3 set points saved for Hillsboro-Central Valley. They need to save 3 more to stay in this set. And maybe even in this match. On the run and jump for Gallagher. Heavy touch again to the net. That's out of bounds. 4 set points saved. And Nicole Wallink's got to talk it over. 24-22 in the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seed sale scoreboard. Aggies lead, but the Burros fighting hard.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
Coming out of this Nodak Insurance Company, agent Brad Richter, sales associate Nick Preston, timeout. 24-22. James Martins, Haley Miller on the camera here this evening. As the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, they have saved 4 set points to stay alive in this set after they were facing a 24-18 scoreline. The Aggies won the first set 25-14. And the Burros getting some momentum here. Exactly what they need. On the road against one of the best teams, not just in the region, but in the state. Far side, Bell has been stymied so far in the last series. Is Smeldon with a block. Skibitsky back over to Smeldon and the Burros. Ensign, Smeldon fires and sent back by the Aggies. Ensign back set, Olsen taps it over for the kill. Kennedy Olsen with a big kill. Smeldon with maybe an even bigger block. And all of a sudden, Hillsboro-Central Valley has done exactly what they needed to do to get back into this match. They have saved 5 set points. Gallagher looking for number 6. As tapped over by Brill with a block. We're going to extras and another timeout. Nicole Wallink. 24-24, the Burros save 6 set points to stay alive in this second set on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seed sales scoreboard.
Lakes Community Co-op delivers more than just propane into a tank. They deliver a commitment to customer safety with professional, knowledgeable service. Lakes Community Co-op propane customers can relax because having a monitored tank allows Lakes Community Co-op to know tank levels and therefore make timely deliveries. This takes away all your worries. Call 1-888-935-2281 for propane from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
Another Nodak Insurance Company agent Brad Richter, sales associate Nick Preston, timeout. We're tied at 24 after the Burros. We're trailing 24-18 as Bell guides it over to Gallagher. Ensign, Smeldon on a push. Bell fires, another block by Smeldon, and the Burros take the lead. 7 straight points for Hillsboro-Central Valley, and we get a rare sub for Park River Fordville-Lankin as McKenna Cole, the junior, steps in for Porter. Burros now with a set point. Gallagher on the serve, nice spin there. Loaded up, Bell. Gallagher with a dig. Ensign, Olsen. Swept off the floor there by Moen. Bell taps it over, dug out by Brill. Ensign on the push. Dug out by the Aggies and snuck back over by Burnoff. Maddie Burnoff with their first kill of the night. 25-25, going to deep extras. It's back to the service line there, Molly Moen. Moen. It's just in. On a wicked serve by Moen. The Aggies now with their 7th set point, and a timeout is called by Katie Stabler. 26-25, Aggies point away from a 2-set-to-none lead on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard.
Central Valley Schools has provided me with so many opportunities. Whether you are in the sports, the arts, or any other activities, there's something for every student to get involved in, and the teachers are pretty cool. I'm Tyson Sumby, a senior at Central Valley High School. My favorite thing about Central Valley High School is the community, because we are well put together. Find your favorites at Hillsboro-Central Valley Schools. This message is from the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
Coming out of another Nodak Insurance Company, agent Brad Richter, sales associate Nick Preston, timeout, 26-25, Park River Fordville-Lankin. Looked like they were on a roll towards a 2-set-to-none lead, leading 24-18. Hillsboro-Central Valley rattles off 7 straight points, take a 25-24 lead, and they tie it again. Haley Smeldon with a kill, 26-26. Smeldon with 7 kills now, and the Burros going to get the ball back as we get a sub as Aaliyah Chelmstead, the sophomore, makes an appearance. I think this is one of her first appearances in a varsity match, especially of this magnitude. Bell fires, dugout ensign. Popped up, Kennedy Olson fires, dugout by the Aggies. Bell again for the kill. Can only keep Bell down for so long, 27-26. Park River Fordville-Lankin with their eighth set points of this set. Burnoft. Gallagher with another diving dig and guided back over by Hattlestead. Burnoff to Bell for the set, tapped over to No Ladies Land. Just out of reach of Gallagher, 28-26 on Lauren Bell's 7th kill of the set. The 8th set point is the charm, and the Aggies take a 2-set-to-none lead on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime, serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond. We are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
Hi, I'm Preston Ettinger with Lux Wealth Advisors in Mayville. At Lux Wealth Advisors, we believe financial planning is about more than numbers. It's about your future. We provide small town service with big company resources.
Hi, my name is Hunter Torgerson at Lux Wealth Advisors. As your neighbors, we understand the unique challenges you face.
Whether you're saving for your child's education, planning for retirement, or starting a business, we're here to help every step of the way.
With personalized strategies tailored just for you, we help turn your financial dreams into achievable goals. Lux Wealth Advisors, your trusted partner for a brighter financial future.
Don't let your autumn project list fall to pieces. Make those projects fall into place with the help of Mayport Hardware. Tim, the project pro, and his team will make sure you get not just the right tool or part, they'll also give you the tips and tricks to tackle that list once and for all. Plus, they've got plenty of essentials for fall cleanup and a grill or two for those pregame cookouts. You've always got a lot more going for you at Mayport Hardware, Trail County's Hardware Hank on Main Street in Mayville. Set number 3 on our Farmers Union Insurance agent Ryan Opdahl between the sets recap. Home, auto, business, life, farm insurance. Visit the agency downtown Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777. James Martins, Haley Miller with you on the camera this evening. 25-14, 28-26. Park River Fordville-Lankin needed 8 set points to finish off the second set after they led 24-18. The Burros scored 7 unanswered to send it to extras, but the Aggies found just enough. Lauren Bell, back-to-back 7 kill set. She's got 14 kills, 4 aces, and a pair of blocks to lead the way. Haley Gallagher leading the Burros. It was on her serve that the Burros clawed back into the set. 7 kills and an ace. The Aggies to the service line here now. as the Burros try to avoid their first sweep against them in a best 3 out of 5 match. Kennedy Olson nearly picks up the kill. Good dig out there for Syme and the Aggies. Smeldon taps it over. Nice dugout again by Moen. Bell will step up. Ensign sends it over. Aggies send it back. Smeldon on a push to Skibitsky. Lengthy rally to start the set as the Aggies get on the board once again to lead 1-0. Off Lauren Bell's 15th kill of the night. As going to the service line there. On a push, there's Gallagher. Far side. Dug out there by the Burros, near side for Gallagher. She fires. One back up into the air by the Aggies. A miss hit. Gallagher blocked by Bell. 2-0 as Lauren Bell picks up her 3rd block of the match. It's 2-0 now. It's cross court. Olson digs it out. Olson taps it back over. And down the line there for Moen. Smeldon with a kill. Haley Smeldon with her first of the set. She's got 8 tonight. It's 2-1. Like Golden Harvest, Tim Cassette, Seed Sales, scoreboard. Gallagher on the run and jump. Gallagher. Bell, far side. On the block for Haley Smeldon. Smeldon's 4th block of the match. It's tied at 2. Again, 25-14, 28-26. Park River, Fordville-Lankin, both sets. Gallagher on the run and jump into the nets, makes it 3-2. Service error number 8 for the Burros, by the way. As Moen on serve. Kennedy Olson sends it back right to her for the kill. We're tied at 3. Kennedy Olson now 3 kills, an ace, and a block. As Aaliyah Jelmstead comes back in to serve. Hattlestead comes in as well for Smeldon and Kittleson. Jelmstead on the jump. Drills it to Skibitsky. A little bit of a awkward touch as the Aggies get it back over. Double contact, or a lift, against Jelmstead. 4-3. Aggies with the lead. Again, 4-1 in region play. They're only lost to Mayport CG in 5 sets. The Aggies win this one, then the Burros will go down to, I believe, 5th place in the region standings, as everybody else is undefeated. As there's a kill. 5-3. Kill that time for Syme, her 2nd kill of the match. As Bernhoft back on the service line. Ensign loads it up. Kennedy Olson down the line. A block by Bell. Hattlestead this time. Line painter for Carsey Hattlestead. Hattlestead with her 2nd kill of the match. It's 5-4 on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sale scoreboard. Kennedy Olson back to the service line. Cross courts. Snuck over. Ensign pirouettes to get it back. Back to Bell. And I believe a net violation against the Burros. It looked like you're 6-4. Burros 4th of the match. Bell back on the serve. Ensign, Hattlestead guides it back over. Bernhoft. Porter out of bounds. 6-5. On the hitting error is the Burros. Going to get the ball back here with Malia Brill. Brill, the sophomore, goes back to the service line, lobs it up and over and back over by the Aggies. Adelstead dug out there by the Aggies. Porter sends it back to the Burros. Near side, Gallagher. Through traffic, dug out by Bell. Near side, Syme. Dug out Kennedy Olson. Through Ensign and sent back over by Adelstead. Park River Fordville-Lankin comes back with Porter. Fisted up there by Brill. Snuck over there by Ensign and snuck back by Bernhoft. Gallagher slams it into the net now, 7-5. Park River Fordville-Lankin. As Skibitsky goes back to the service line. And sent over by Brill, back to the Aggies. Through Lily Skibitsky. Porter blocked by Adelstead. Carsey Adelstead. Her third block of the match. It's 7-6. Kaylee Kittleson going back to the service line here now. Kittleson on the serve. Far side, Moen. Dug out there, Kittleson. Ensign loads it up for Gallagher. Bell with the dig. Far side, Porter down the line. It's out of bounds. No, deflection. 8-6, Park River Fordville-Lankin on Porter's fourth kill of the match. And say went off of Kennedy Olson, I believe. And so back go the Aggies to the service line and Syme. Syme. Ensign near side for Smeldon. Porter, Smeldon with a block. Smeldon was there again. Porter on a push. Kittleson with the dig. Smeldon fires, blocked this time by Moen. Smeldon to Skibitsky, back to the Aggies. Porter down the line, Kittleson with a dig. Smeldon fires again, Bell with a dig. Skibitsky on a push. Back to Kennedy Olson, Ensign. Gallagher near side, dug out again, but not for long. Sadie Gallagher. 8 kills tonight for the senior and an ace as well. Smeldon picks up her 5th block as well. And Moen with her 2nd block also. And back to the service line, Megan Ensign on a laser to Bell. Takes her out of the play and for contact violation. Ties it up at 8 apiece. Again, the Aggies lead at 2-0 on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Megan Ensign on the serve. Drills it to Skibitsky. There's Moen out of bounds, and the Burros take their first lead of the set, 9-8. They have not led in a set, I believe, by more than 3 points tonight. Hillsboro-Central Valley, that is. Ensign on the serve. Guided over there by Bernhoft. Ensign. Gallagher taps it over. Through Bell. Porter. Cross court. Gallagher with a dig. Ensign. Smeldon just long. 9-9. A much tighter set the third time around. It seemed like the Burros have figured something out, and if they can just keep going, take a set here, they might be able to keep this match going. Bernhoft as Gallagher on the block. As down the line there for Moen. Popped up to Smeldon. Smeldon fires, dug out there by Syme. And Moen in. Holly Moen picks up her 4th tonight. Gallagher, by the way, with a trifecta with 8 kills, a block, and an ace. 10-9. Park River Fordville-Lankin with the lead. Nearly an ace for Porter. Sent back by the Burros. Bernhoft to Bell. Taps it towards no ladies land. 11-9. Lauren Bell, just her 2nd kill of the set. She has 16 now on the match as Porter goes back to the service line. Emma Porter, the senior, one of 3 seniors on this Park River Fordville-Lankin squad. Burnoft and Aubrey Sveen, the other 2. Burnoff loads it up for Bell. Nice block, inbounds for Haley Smeldon. She had 3 blocks in the first 2 sets combined. She has 3 in this set already. It's 11-10 as Hillsboro-Central Valley going to try to send it to a 4th. Gallagher on the run and jump. Near side, tapped over by Moen. Ensign loads it up there, and a kill for Malia Brill. We're tied at 11. Brill with her 3rd kill of the match, 11-11 tie. Sends it back to the service line for Sadie Gallagher. Gallagher, nice spin on that one. Far side for Bell, dugout inside. Near side, Brill, for the kill. Malia Brill with her 2nd kill of the set, her 5th of the match, and the Burros regain the lead here, 12-11. Gallagher back to the service line here. Gallagher on the run and jump. Burnoff, far side. Bell, dugout Kittleson, but not enough. Lauren Bell, her 3rd kill of the match. We're tied at 12. Very even 3rd set. After the first one was lopsided in the end by the Aggies, 25-14, and the second ended in a tight one. That's a service error for the Aggies, just their 2nd service error of the match. To 9 aces, they are +7. On the ace to error ratio, the Burros are -6. 8 errors, 2 aces. Jelmstead on the service line for the Burros. As Daly, far side blocked by Hattlestead, pushed back by Bell to Jelmstead. Ensign, back sets to Olsen, taps it up and over. Dug out there by the Aggies, and Bell to the back corner. Dug out Jelmstead, here's Brill, blocked by Bell. Brill again, blocked by Bell again. 14-12, Lauren Bell with a pair of blocks. She had 2 the entire match, she has 2 there. 13-13. And I think, 13-13. Hattlestead for the kill. Now it is 14-13, Hillsboro-Central Valley. Carsey Hattlestead with the kill. 4 blocks, 3 kills now for Carsey Hattlestead. It's 14-13, Hillsboro-Central Valley. Trying to force this 4th set. Bell pushed to the corner. Kittleson sweeps it off the floor. Near side into the net for Malia Brill. 14-14. Tie ball game here in the 3rd set. As Lauren Bell sends it back off the service line to Kittleson, Brill, and back to Gallagher. Backpedaling to get that is Moen. Far side for Porter. Nice block for Hattlestead. Bell on a push. Olsen digs it out through Ensign. And just snuck up and over there by Kennedy Olsen. And nearly a block. Hattlestead sends it up to the sky. Brill. Blocked by Daly, I believe. Popped up and over. And jousted the net. And we get a point to the Burros on a net violation. 15-14, Hillsboro-Central Valley. That's the Aggies' 3rd net violation of the match. Hattlestead with her 3rd block of the set, and Daly, her 1st block of the match as well on that series. Near side, Daly with a kill. Mackenzie Daly getting going here now. Back-to-back points block, or back-to-back offensive statistics, block and a kill. We're tied at 15. Lily Skabitsky on the serve. Through Hattlestead and sent over by Gallagher. Bernhoft steps up, Moen. Ensign, Gallagher for the kill. Sadie Gallagher again. Gallagher with 9 kills, an ace and a block. Kaylee Kittleson back to the service line. It's 16-15. And nice teamwork there by the Aggies to get it over. Out of bounds by Smeldon. We're tied at 16. Neither team, I believe, has had more than a 3-point lead in this entire set. It's been close throughout. Back to the service line is Syme. Ensign sets up. Smeldon on a push. Back up into the air. Smeldon with the kill. 17-16, Haley Smeldon. Smelts her 9th of the contest. Both her and Gallagher lead the way with 9 for the Burros. Bell, of course, leads everybody with 17. Ensign on the service line. Takes Bell out of it. Burnoff. Ensign's got a pirouette to get that one. Heavy touch. Gallagher can't find it in time. 17-17. It goes back and forth here. We're just over an hour in this one. An hour and 5 minutes. As Porter on the service line for the Aggies. Ensign loads it up. Smeldon with a kill. And the Burros back in front of Haley Smeldon's 10th kill of the match. 18-17. Sadie Gallagher goes back to the service line now. Gallagher on the run and jump. Burnoff, Bell for the kill. Lauren Bell ties it at 18. Bell's 4th of the set. As Molly Moen back to the service line now for the Aggies. Moen. Ensign, Kennedy Olson on a push. Daly, Burnoff, Bell off the top of the net, I believe. I don't think it got over. 19-18. Burros have had a slight edge in this third set. Talia Jelmstead back to serve. Jelmstead just off the top of the tape. Nice recovery there from Moen as Bell on the attack, dug out by Ensign. Hattlestead for the kill. Carsey Hattlestead gives the Burros a 2-point lead in the set. And the Burros are starting to pick up steam at just the right time. And Nicole Wallink needs to talk it over. 20-18 on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seat sales scoreboard. Burros down 2-0 but up 2 points in the third.
You buy the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Angus, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032. 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or the whole from Mueller Angus, Hillsboro. You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Angus, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032. 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or the whole from Mueller Angus, Hillsboro.
Coming out of this Nodak Insurance Company, Agent Brad Richter, Sales Associate Nick Preston, timeout for all your insurance questions. See Trail County's agents with answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro, Sales Associate Nick Preston in Mayville. 20-18 is our score in the third set. Hillsboro-Central Valley leading Park River Fordville-Lankin. The Burros haven't exactly stymied Lauren Bell tonight with 18 kills, 4 aces, and 5 blocks, but they have found a way to get around her and to get points themselves. Batten down the hatches on offense as Aaliyah Jelmsted's had a couple of real nice serves, making the Aggies scramble. Olsen pushed down the line, dug out Skibitsky. Bell pops it up and over. Lauren Bell with the kill, her 5th of the set now. 20-19. Hillsboro-Central Valley's lead down to 1 is Burnoft. Ensign props it up for Hattlestead. Kaboom! Carsey Hattlestead, 21-19. Hattlestead had 1 kill in the entire match. Entering the third set, she has 4 for 5 total. It's Kennedy Olson on the service line. Burros leading by 2. Bell on the push, back to Olson. Ensign, Hattlestead, the hot hand with another kill. Carsey Hattlestead on fire for Hillsboro-Central Valley. And just like that, Wallach wants to talk it over again. 22-19, Hillsboro-Central Valley, 3 points away from sending it to a fourth on the Golden Harvest Tomb Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
Coming out of another Nodak Insurance Company, Brad Richter, Nick Preston, timeout, 22-19. Hillsboro-Central Valley 3 points away from sending it to a fourth set. Of course, they've not been swept all year long. In fact, their only loss in a best 3 out of 5 was to Central Cass in 5 sets. Hattlestead says, thank you very much. And Kittleson with a leap. 23-19, Carsey Hattlestead, her 6th kill of the set. Served up on a silver platter. It's Kennedy Olson and the Burros. Slowly but surely burrowing their way back into this match, but Lauren Bell with a kill to slow the momentum. Bell one away from 3 straight 7-kill sets, but she'll go to the service line this time. Bell and the Aggies trying to come back in the set. The Burros trying to set it to 4. Malia Brill fires, dug out there by the Aggies. Far side for Porter. Porter for the kill, despite 4 Burros meeting at the ball. Emma Porter now with 5 kills on the match. And Lauren Bell back to the service line, 23-21, Bell towards Gallagher, Ensign. Guided back over by Hattlestead. Back up to Syme. Olson, Kennedy Olson, now Brill on the near side for the kill. Malia Brill. Her 6th of the night, and now we have 3 set points for Hillsboro-Central Valley to send it to a fourth. Brill on the jump serve. Burnoff, Bell, attack from the back row, dug out Brill, Ensign on a push. Burnoff uses every inch she has, but Hattlestead sends it to 4 on a block. Carsey Hattlestead has owned the 3rd set, and the Burros stay alive, 25-21 in the 3rd set. Aggies lead 2-1 in the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard.
A few years ago I was teaching. Last year I was running a golf course, and this year I'm running a $1 million punch plasma machine.
You can make top dollar if you utilize your time properly and you're efficient in what you do.
You can't beat the pay. It's 4 days a week, and it's awesome to have a 3-day weekend.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going, more. No, stop!
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union insurance agent in Hillsboro.
The Hillsboro Stars and Stripes program shares a huge thank you to the businesses and individuals that subscribed to the Stars and Stripes project this past year. Your generosity in purchasing nearly 700 subscriptions will help $20,000 go back into the community. Additional thanks go to the many individuals that help put the flags out. This project continues each year, so please like and follow the Hillsboro Stars and Stripes Facebook page for updates on plans for next year. Back a little early for set number 4 on the Farmers Union Insurance Agency. Right out down between the sets recap in action as Gallagher will send that out of bounds and make it 1-0. Park River Fordville-Lankin on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sale scoreboard. Back to the service line goes Emma Porter for the Aggies. Gallagher on a push. Back to the Aggies there, and Moen. Dug out there by Gallagher. Smeldon on the attack. Swept out the floor there by the Aggies. Ensign. Smeldon for the kill. Haley Smeldon had a nice third set, but that third set for Hillsboro-Central Valley belonged to Carsey Hattlestead. 6 kills, 4 blocks in the third for Hattlestead to help the Burros inch ahead late after it was a very competitive third set. Push for Molly Moen. Makes it 2-1. Park River Fordville-Lankin. Moen with her 5th kill of the match. Smeldon far side for the kill. Tied at 2, Haley Smeldon. Really starting to get going for the Burros. Smeldon with 12 kills, along with half a dozen blocks. Tied at 2. Aaliyah Jelmstead back to the service line, hammers that out of bounds. 3-2 Park River Fordville-Lankin area. On the Burros' 9th service error of the match. Back to serve, Maddie Burnoft. Ensign, Kennedy Olson, cross-court, Burnoff with the dig. Syme in those pink shoes with the kill. Little neon flash there for Bailey Syme, the junior. 4-2. Off Syme's 3rd kill of the match. And Maddie Burnoff sends it over on the serve. Near side, Hattlestead hits it into the net. 4 contact violation, 5-2 Park River Fordville-Lankin. Again, the Burros have not lost a regional match this year. They're 3-0 coming in the region. All by sweeps. And their only loss in best 3 out of 5 last week to Central Cass in 5 sets. Guided over there by the Aggies. Brill down the line, kept alive by Daly, and Skabitsky sends it back over. Libero to Libero as Kittleson digs it out. Hattlestead out of bounds. 6-2, good run to start the set for Park River Fordville-Lankin. They didn't have this much of a lead in the third. In fact, nobody did till the end when the Burros took the third set. Ensign sends it back over. Bell on the attack. Kittleson. Ensign near side. Brill down the line for the kill. Malia Brill. Sophomore now with 7 on the night. 6-3 on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Kennedy Olson back to the service line. Skies it aloft to Skabitsky. Bell near side. Dug out by Olson. Brill on a block by Bell. Hattlestead, a block by Bell again. Kittleson sends it over again, and Brill taps it over back to Bell. Bell fires. Kept alive by the Burros. Ensign on a push to the corner. Dug out there, Moen. Bell again out of bounds. 6-4. Hillsboro-Central Valley battles to pick up the point. By the way, I don't know that anybody had an ace in the entire third set. Get a couple of blocks for Lauren Bell. She's up now to 7 of those. As Brill fires dugout. Daly down the line to Kennedy Olson. Kittleson. Brill into the net, 7-4. Again, Lauren Bell coming up with a total of 19 kills, 4 aces, and 7 blocks. She's been everywhere tonight. She's on the service line looking for her 5th ace of the night. Won't get it there. Hattlestead, dug out by Bell. Near side for Syme. Kittleson. Ensign loads it up. Nice back pedal there for Brill. Bell, far side for Porter. Kept alive by the Burrows, and Brill pirouettes to get it over. Snuck back by Burnoft. High in the sky by Hattlestead. Brill down the line, just long. 8-4. Park River, Fordville-Lankin. These two teams battling it out here. They've been battling it out for an hour and 20 minutes. On the serve by Bell. Olson chucks it over. Burnoft. Far side. Porter for the kill. Emma Porter gives the Aggies a 5-point lead. And Katie Stabler's got to talk it over with the squad. 9-4. Aggies need just one more set to take the match. Burrows trying to stay in it on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
Coming out of this Nodak Insurance Company, Agent Brad Richter, Sales Associate Nick Preston, timeout for all your insurance questions. See Trail County's agents with answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro, Sales Associate Nick Preston in Mayville. 9-4 in this fourth set. 2-1 is the lead for Park River Fordville-Lankin. James Martins alongside Haley Miller on the camera this evening. As Lauren Bell will go back to the service line. Gallagher, Ensign, Hattlestead, and stepping up is Syme, dug out by Hattlestead. Near side, Kennedy Olson fires, dug out Moen. The Aggies going left to right on your screen in the gold jerseys. The Burrows returning right to left in the blues. Real on the attack, dug out by the Aggies. Here's Daly on a push through traffic, and Daly with her second kill of the match, and the Aggies lead it now 10-4. Daly's second kill of the match. Lauren Bell and the Aggies continue to go forward. 11-4. Bell again, a nice little run off Lauren Bell's 5th ace of the match. 5 each at least, aces, blocks, and kills. Bell into the net though. That kills their momentum, 11-5 on the Aggies' third service error of the night. Back to serve is Brill. Malia Brill to Daly. Load up, Bell on a push. Ensign with a dig. Brill near side into the net by Gallagher. I'll say a block by Syme there, her first. 12-5. Park River Fordville-Lankin. Halfway in this set at least to getting the third and final they need for the match. Skibitsky. Nice spin on that one. Ensign, Gallagher fires, kaboom! Mercedes Gallagher. Gallagher's 10th kill of the match. Might be close to a season high for Sadie Gallagher in kills. Kaylee Kittleson, the libero on the service line for the Burrows. Moen far side, dugout Kittleson. Ensign, Gallagher near side, a block. Lead by Syme. Gallagher sends it towards Bell. Porter this time down the line, dug out Kennedy Olson. Smeldon fires. Skibitsky with a dig. Snuck back over by Moen. Ensign will flip it back, as will Moen. Back and forth we go. Gallagher near side. Down the line, dug out by Bell. Moen in the corner. Molly Moen. 13-6. As Moen picks up her second kill of the set. She's got 6 on the match. Syme with a block as well. Her second block in this set and match. 13-6. Aggies inching closer and closer to the win of their home floor, but the Burros keep fighting. Haley Smeldon, her third kill of the set. Burros back to within half a dozen. Megan Ensign back in the service line, drills it towards Skibitsky. Syme backs it towards Bell. The attack, Gallagher will go after it. Bell genuflects to get the dig. It's going to be a block there for Smeldon. Smeldon now with 7 blocks. It's 13-8. Ensign drills it. A little miscommunication as Moen, I think, inadvertently put her hands up as Megan Ensign with an ace. That's the Burros' third ace of the match. Ensign with 1, Kennedy Olsen with 1, and Gallagher with 1. Ensign drills it again towards Syme. Bernhoft, far side for Porter. Dug out there for Brill. Olsen down the line, dug out by Skibitsky. Porter, far side down the line. Kittleson with a dig. Near side, Gallagher. Down the line towards Bell. Back comes Pierre FL. Kittleson and HCV. Smeldon. The attack, Skibitsky with a dig. Miscommunication. 13-10, and all of a sudden the Burros are once again maybe getting off to a rough start, but they're coming back. Trying to force what would be something I have clearly never seen in 8 years of calling high school volleyball. 3 straight 5-set matches in best 3 out of 5 for a team. But they have to get back fully in this set first, down 13-11. The Aggies lead 2-1 on the Golden Harvest Sim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard.
You know, parenting is hard for all of us. And so providing those little resources that we can share for those conversations that are hard to have, and to kind of be that icebreaker for both professionals, parents, and then open up that conversation to the more engaging conversation that's needing to be had.
Being a parent myself, oftentimes it's the simple things that make a difference.
As a busy parent myself, just engaging with your kids, making it an everyday thing so they know that you're there, they can always come to you when those difficult situations do arise.
Contact Trail District Health Unit in Hillsboro for more information.
Out of another Nodak Insurance Company, agent Brad Richter, sales associate Nick Preston, timeout. James Martins, Haley Miller on the camera here this evening. 13-11 in this 4th set. The Aggies lead it 2-1. Won the first 2 sets. The Burros took the third. Ensign back on the service line for the Burros. Far side for Porter, sends it out of bounds, and it was a 13-6 lead. The Burros have rattled off 6 straight on the Megan Ensign service rally. Second time this set, I believe, that the Burros have scored 6 straight or more. They scored 7 straight to get back into the second set before falling in that one close, 28-26. Porter on a push, blocked by Kennedy Olsen. Tied at 13. Kennedy Olsen's second block of the night. And the Burros fueling a comeback here. Megan Ensign drills it towards Syme. Bernhoft to Skibitsky on a push. Ensign. Near side, Sadie Gallagher. Down the line, Skibitsky. Far side for Porter. Dug out Gallagher through Ensign. Gallagher on a push. Bell with it. Bernhoft snucks over back to Ensign. Kennedy Olsen on the push. Skibitsky backpedals to get it. Now sent back by Porter. Kittleson! Not quite enough room to work with as Porter gives the Aggies back the outright lead. Porter with 7 kills now. A lot of offense on this unofficial score sheet. A lot of scribbling going down here as Porter hits it into the net. 14-14, just the Aggies' fourth service error of the match. We've got 10 aces. And back to serve, Sadie Gallagher with a 14-14 tie. Bernhoff, far side, Bell, kaboom! Lauren Bell. Her first kill of the set, by the way. She has 20 now for the match. Molly Moen back to the service line. Drills it towards Brill, up to the sky. Gallagher finds it, sends it back to Brill, sends it back to the Aggies. Bell steps up for the attack, up to the sky, and Kittleson runs out of real estate. Lauren Bell once again. 2 kills now in the set. 21 for the match, 16-14. Park River Fordville-Lankin looking to go on a run to put the Burros to bed. Smeldon hammers one. The Burros say, let's keep this party going. Smeldon now with 14 kills to lead all Burros. Sadie Gallagher with 10. And Aaliyah Chelmstead back to the service line. Chelmstead through the fingertips of Syme and guided over there by Moen. Hattlestead for the kill. Tied at 16. Carsey Hattlestead's first kill of the set. She's had 7 kills since the start of the third. 8 total. Go along with half a dozen blocks is Chelmstead with the ace. 17-16, Aaliyah Chelmstead. Her first mark in the book tonight. And the Burros with a 1-point lead, trying to send it to 5. Chelmstead drills it towards Syme. Guided back over by Daly. And Syme. Olsen, cross-court attack, blocked by Brill, and a point to the Burros. On a lift, 18-16, Hillsboro-Central Valley now 7 points away from a fifth and deciding set. The Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales Scoreboard.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. For shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Coming out of another Nodak Insurance Company, Agent Brad Richter, Sales Associate Nick Preston, timeout. 18-16, the Burros trying to force their third straight 5-set match and best 3 out of 5 matches. Of course, in-season tournaments in between. But again, they defeated Northern Cass in 5 and lost to Central Cass in 5. As we get a service error coming against the Burros, 18-17, their 10th of the match, just 4 aces. Maddie Bernhoff, senior, back to the service line. Bernhoff collects it back. Side to Bell for the kill. Lauren Bell. She rings the bell for the 23rd time in this match. Ensign, Hattlestead, a block by Syme, her third of the set. Ensign pushed towards the corner. Big point here, you gotta feel it. Bell sends it back to the Burros. Ensign, popped up and over there by Hattlestead. Bell fires, dug out there Kittleson, and sent back there by Kennedy Olsen. Bell again for the kill. Lauren Bell gives the Aggies the 19-18 lead, and Katie Stabler now wants to talk things over. 19-18 on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Aggies now 6 points away from the match.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Out of another Nodak Insurance Company, Brad Richter, Nick Preston, timeouts. 19-18. Park River, Fordville-Lankin with the lead. Gallagher. Bell on the attack, dug out inside, and Brill with the kill. Leah Brill ties it up at 19. By the way, we have no more timeouts in this set. Both teams have used their allotted timeouts. As the Aggies send it back over to the Burros off the serve. Hattlestead, Burnoff loads it up for Daly and dug out nicely by Brill. Gallagher backpedals down the line. Did it hit the line? I think it did. Officials still going to a consensus on it. We may get a reserve here, but table judge goes to the chair umpire. I think it just hit the line, and we're going to do a reserve. I think that's the right call. Right call to make there for the officials. To redo the Kennedy Olsen serve. It's a big one, tied at 19. Set number 4 on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard. Burnoff, Bell for the kill. Now did that get in? Yes, it did. Lauren Bell, her 5th in this set. And Bell now goes back to the service line. Bell to serve. Towards Gallagher, Kittleson. Sent back over by Ensign. Burnoff, and we get a lift to tie it up at 20 apiece. And back to the service line there, Malia Brill. Brill sends it over for the ace. Brill, her first ace of the match. Checking in again, McKenna Cole. (21-20), Hillsboro-Central Valley with a 4-point lead. That's the easiest call of the night on the net. 22-20 is that's the 4th net violation of the night. Park River Fordville-Lankin as Moen's going to come back in for Cole. That was a real quick reprieve. And Brill going back to the service line. Brill sends it over to Daly. Burnoff, Porter for the kill. Ella Porter with one there. And the Skabitsky serve is coming up. As Hattlestead for the kill. Carsey Hattlestead with now her 9th of the night, I believe. 23-21, Hillsboro-Central Valley, and make it 24-21. Hillsboro-Central Valley a point away from their 3rd straight 5-set match in best 3 out of 5 matches. Kaylee Kittleson on the service line to send it to 5. Porter sends it towards Brill. Ensign loads it up for Smeldon. It's in! Oh boy, 3 straight. Best 3 out of 5 matches going to 5 sets for Hillsboro-Central Valley. We are having so much fun here inside the Farmers Union Insurance Agent Ryan Opdahl broadcast booth. We're going to take a quick break. Back for set number 5 next. Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsboro offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsboro to learn more about rebates or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
Well, we've made it to a 5th and final set on YourLiveEvent.com. James Martins, Haley Miller. As the Burros, they look dead in the water, 24-18, second set. They score 7 in a row to at least make it a fighting chance. They fall in that set, but they win the last two, 25-21 each way. And we are going to set number 5. Once again, make it inside. On the service line there for the Burros. It's out of bounds. Miss hit there. Hillsboro-Central Valley with a 1-0 lead. And this would be a massive win for Hillsboro-Central Valley if they're able to get it. The Burros would stay atop of the standings with the likes of Mayport, CG, Thompson, and Grafton. Not lost in region play yet. And for Park River Fordville-Lankin, this would be a gut check, as it would be their second loss in region play. It's sent back over by Burnoff to the sky. Kittleson, and we're going to get a lift. Tied at 1. Again, the Aggies won the first 2 sets, 25-14, 28-26. The Burros have won the last 2 by scores of 25-21 each. Ensign loads up Kennedy Olson. Nice pancake there from the back row, I believe by Porter. Near side, Gallagher taps it over, but out of bounds. 2-1. Park River Fordville-Lankin with the points. As we are at 1 hour, 42 minutes in this match. So the Burros, they battle all the way back from 2 sets down to once again either get a win in a best 3 out of 5 match or go to a 5th set. Smeldon's attack dug out by the Aggies. Brill has been excellent when she's needed to be tonight. Gallagher had a great start. Smeldon with the kill, 2-2. Haley Smeldon with her 16th of the night. Sadie Gallagher back on the service line for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Gallagher on the run and jump. Nicely collected there. Bell fires, dug out Kittleson, but not enough. Lauren Bell with another kill. I'm running out of space to record kills for her. That's when you know you're good. She has 26 to my count. And the Aggies lead it 3-2 in this 5th and final set. As Smeldon hits it into the net that time. 4-2. And both teams with 2 timeouts. Boy, you gotta wonder, Katie Stabler. And this Hillsboro-Central Valley girls volleyball team have put in a long, long week and a day. as Smeldon. The attack dug out by Skibitsky. Bell for the kill. Lauren Bell with 27 kills tonight, 5-2. And you think about Hillsboro-Central Valley, as Katie Stabler calls timeout. Let's keep it here on this Nodak Insurance Company. Agent Brad Richter, sales associate Nick Preston, timeout. 5-2 in the set. If you think about it, this is the 15th set, not counting the DLB Lady Laker invite that Hillsboro-Central Valley Girls Volleyball, varsity-wise, has played in the last 9 days. If you look at the DLB tournament as well, they played 2 sets in each and every of the 6 matches they played. So this is the 27th set that Hillsboro-Central Valley has played since last Monday. So the last day of September, first 8 days of October, they have averaged really a full 3-set match every day. And I got to be thinking that they deserve some naps. They deserve some good quality naps after this week, because they've got Cavalier coming to the heck again on Thursday. Out of the timeout, Burrows trail by 3 here. Nice double attack there as Brill will take it for the Burrows. That's out of bounds, 5-3. Can we get to 2 hours once again? Our broadcast coverage from the JV on has gone over 3 hours. Aaliyah Jelmstead back to the service line for the Burrows as she nearly picks up an ace. Bell with the push. Ensign loads up Hattlestead. Bell with a huge block. 6-3. Lauren Bell, 8 blocks, 5 aces, 27 kills. It's Maddie Bernhoff back to the service line for the Aggies. Near side, Hattlestead for the kill. Carsey Hattlestead. Keeping the Burrows in it here with her 10th of the night. 10 each for at least for Smeldon, Hattlestead, and Gallagher. And Malia Brill has 8. Kennedy Olsen service there, 7-4. That's the 11th of the night for Hillsboro-Central Valley. As Lauren Bell back to the service line. Bell towards Kittleson, inside. Now Hattlestead chips it over for the probably her easiest kill of the night. Carsey Hattlestead does it again. Again, 1 kill in the first 2 sets for Hattlestead. She has 10 from the 3rd set on. 11 kills and 6 blocks. Something about 5-set matches. Hattlestead is the go-to gal. As Daly hits it out of bounds, buries her hand in her face. 7-6. And the Burrows inching their way back in this 5th and deciding set. Brill snuck over there by Burnoft. Hattlestead dug out there by Cole. And a kill for Bell. Bell now. And the Aggies 7 points away from the match. Lily Skibitsky back to the service line, just off the top of the tape on their side. As the Aggies commit their 5th service error of the night. Kaylee Kittleson, the libero, goes back to the service line. Kittleson smashes that towards Skibitsky. Here's Moen on the push. Now towards the Burrows, Ensign, Smeldon for the tie, and she'll get it. Tied at 8 off of Smeldon's team leading 17th kill of the night as Kittleson catches Skibitsky on the back row. Kaylee Kittleson's first ace of the night, and the Burrows now 6 points away from their second 5-set victory of the year. They lead at 9-8 here. The Golden Harvest Tim Cazette Seed Sales scoreboard tied at 2 sets apiece. My goodness. I don't know what it is, but I've been a part of each of these 3 5-set matches. I don't know if I'm bad luck or good luck. I guess it depends upon who you ask. But at any rate, we are approaching an hour and 50 minutes into this varsity match. Hillsboro-Central Valley, C-Squad, and JV, they swept 2 sets each over Park River Fordville-Lankin. But Lauren Bell and this Aggie squad certainly going to have a fun year, as are these Burros. And you got to believe that these 2 teams might just see each other down the line again, but there's 9 other teams in Region 2 that says, hey, wait a minute, we'd like a shot at some extra games come region tournament time. And the Burros get a point off an Aggie miscommunication, now 5 points away from another signature match this season. Kittleson on the serve. Burnoft loads it up for Porter. Out of reach of Smeldon and Gallagher, and Porter cuts the lead down to 1. Porter now with her first kill of the set, as Ensign taps it over. Porter back to Brill. Ensign, Smeldon, Skabitsky digs it out. Bell will Skyfort down the middle. Kittleson with the dig. Near side, Gallagher. Skabitsky with a dig. Snuck over there by Burnoft. Smeldon into the net. 10-10. Both of these teams have played outstanding volleyball tonight. Yes, there have been mistakes for both sides, but you're going to have those. But the fact that these 2 teams are playing such great volleyball this late means that they're going to have a special November. Ensign. Flapped over there by Smeldon for the kill. 11-10, Haley Smeldon doing some good work once again. It's going to be about impossible to pick a player of the game. Hillsboro-Central Valley goes on and wins this one. Total team effort. Ensign. Bell. Far side there for Porter for the kill. 11-11. Porter now with 10 kills. 11-11, make a wish. Which team do you want to come out of this in the end? Ensign. Smeldon again. 12-11. Haley Smeldon. The first 3 sets, 10 kills. The last 2, 9. Sadie Gallagher on the service line. Gallagher with the ace. 13-11. And Nicole Wolnock wants to talk it over once again. Sadie Gallagher. She's now the only Burro with 2 aces, but the Burros have spread it around. 6 different Burros have at least 1 ace. 6 different Burros have at least 1 kill, and 5 different Burros have at least 1 block. Flip side, Park River Fordville-Lankin. 5 with at least 1 kill, 3 with at least 1 ace, and 4 with at least 1 block. 13-11, the Burros 2 points away from their biggest comeback of the season. Trying to get their 13th win of the year as well. Started off the year 10-1. Since then, they have lost 5 out of the last 7 to go 12-6, but against some really quality competition. And Smeldon puts the Burros within 1. Match point. Haley Smeldon back-to-back sets with 5 kills, and the Burros 1 point away from coming from the brink to remain at the top of the standings in Region 2. Gallagher on the serve. Far side, Bell, dugout Gallagher, Ensign, Brill out of bounds. 14-12, 1 set point save for Park River Fordville-Lankin. Already have 1 extra set And we've had, of course, an extra sets match in this set number 5. Cole. McKenna Cole on the service line. Lead one of her first attempts of the night. Ensign. Smeldon to end it. Porter. Burnoff. Bell off the block. And the Burros take it off a lift. 15-12. Hillsboro-Central Valley. In an hour and 54 minutes, they take their second of 3 5-set matches this season. 14-25, 26-28, 25-21, 25-21, 15-12. What a match! And I would love to see these two battle it out again. But we'll see what time and fate has in store. Again, the final score on the Golden Harvest Tim Cozette Seed Sale scoreboard. The Burros take it 3-2. We're back for much more postgame on YourLiveEvent.com next.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Hillsboro Schools has provided me with so many opportunities. Whether you're into sports, the arts, or any other activities, there's something for every student to get involved in, and the teachers are pretty cool. I'm Lex Ellingson, a senior at Hillsboro High School. My favorite thing at Hillsboro High School is hanging out with my teammates after school, because it's helped me grow as a person and have fun in my community. Find your favorite at Hillsboro-Central Valley Schools. This message is from Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ. 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Coming on back in our Dakota Heritage Bank post-game interviews. Once again, chatting with Haley Smeldon. And Haley, first question, how are you ladies still alive? You've played 27 sets since September 30th, last 9 days. How are you ladies still alive and standing and winning games?
You know, we're tired, but we got to push through. Like, it's our last year. We really want it this year. So we just push through no matter what.
Down 2 sets, you're facing Lauren Bell, one of the best hitters in the entire region. You're down 6 points in that second set. You don't win that, but if you don't go on that run, are you ladies in a positive mood talking to me after the match tonight?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, Lauren's big, and I just said to myself, I'm like, I got to be on my toes and watch her every time, and I think I stick to my plan that I had. And
I think the whole team stuck to their plan tonight. Yeah. They didn't give up. I imagine that's what was Katie saying after being 2 sets down.
Energy, gotta be ready. we started really slow. And then afterwards, we really were like, we got to lock in, you know. And I think we went out and we showed it.
It's almost like you ladies can win in any game, any environment, any style. Is there anything you feel like you haven't experienced yet in this regular season?
I would definitely say we're not used to. Oh God, like it's new to us, but it's a good change.
Well, Haley, what's the post-game routine? What are you going to do now that you're 27 sets in 9 days?
Go eat my Jimmy John's and get back to practice tomorrow and work hard for Thursday.
There you go. And we'll see you Thursday. Haley Smeldon joining us on our Dakota Heritage Bank post-game interviews. Haley, thanks so much.
Thank you.
And we'll bring in Kaylee Kittleson once again. Kaylee and Haley were too excited to do this interview. They said, we are ready, pumped up to talk with James. And
yes.
First of all, Kaylee, I've been wanting to ask you this question for the last week or so. You got the big headphones on.
Oh, yeah.
What's on the music playlist? What gets you pumped up to be the awesome libero that you are?
Well, most people wouldn't guess this, but I do listen to country.
Okay.
I mean, it's not a really pumped up country. It's just like slow. I don't know. It just pumps me up.
It pumps you up while keeping you mellow, right?
Yes.
Kind of just keeps you relaxed, keeps you
Yes.
focused.
Mhm.
All right, favorite artist?
Luke Combs, definitely.
Luke Combs. All right,
Yes.
favorite song?
I think Where the Wild Things Are.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
well, you know, that's perfect. Perfect theme for this season because this season has been wild.
It has been.
You ladies have faced everything, and I'm going to ask the same question I asked Haley. How are you still alive after 27 sets over the last 9 days?
Well, it's been hard. I mean, we started out this game kind of low on energy and kind of tired. We kind of played tired, didn't play to our full potential. But if one person talks on the court, then that makes everyone else talk, and that makes the bench talk, and that makes the crowd talk, and then it just makes us get a lot more energy.
Everybody talk,
Yes.
right? What's this regular season, you guys are almost in tournament form, and what do you ladies still need to work on to make sure you're ready for when that tournament time comes?
We need to work on not having lows during our game because sometimes we let the other team string a few points and then we get low. So we need to not let that happen and just keep our energy up throughout the whole entire game.
Well, Kaylee, as I mentioned with Haley, what are you going to do post-game? What are you going to do to recover and get ready for Thursday?
Hop in the shower, go to bed early.
There you go. Spoken like a true adult, future adult. You are an adult. You're an adult. You're a senior. Come on. On our Dakota Heritage Bank post-game interviews, Kaylee Kittleson joining us. Kaylee, thanks for the time. Enjoy this one, all right?
Yes, thank you.
And we'll come bring in now Katie Stabler. Do rapid fire here. I might have to adjust the camera, but
I'll stand back a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit up here. There you go. All right.
Oh.
Breathe. Like we're not getting to Lamaze class yet.
Yeah, no, but it's pretty
not yet. But we're pretty close. Exactly. After all this,
Yeah.
just glad the young one to be is still where they are.
Yes,
you know?
absolutely. I said, you guys, I don't know if baby likes that stress as much, but hey, if they're gonna do it and they're gonna fight all the way to the end and get the win, it's worth it. It's great.
I tell you what, just you got to have so much pride as a coach to see your team. I mean, you know, I don't want to say I had the harshest words in the first two sets, but you know,
rough.
It was rough.
It was rough.
And you know, it looked like Park River was going to take it out of the gym in three, and you said something, and the ladies responded that they said not tonight.
Yeah, you know, in those first two sets, our serve receive pass, we just didn't get it started, and then with that serve receive pass being 10-foot line or behind, you know, it can take out your hitters, especially if your hitters aren't ready, and I don't think they were. You know, they didn't adjust, and I thought after talking to them, they started to adjust a little bit more at the end of the second set there, and then especially in that third, and it carried over to the rest, and our passes got better as the game went on as well. Park River, they made very minimal errors in those first two sets when we were looking at our stat sheet there. We had to earn all of our points, and we made way too many, and I'm glad we cleaned up our side of the net and controlled what we could over here and became more consistent and bettered the ball.
You know, I could point out any one single player on the team, but I really can't. But I will point out one in Aaliyah Chelmstead. She gave you some big serves and picked up an ace as well at a timely moment and really filled out your squad when you're down Abigail Anderson.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, she went into that back and served for Haley Smeldon there for us, and I thought she did a phenomenal job. She has a great float serve that's off that jump, and she strung points together that we needed. She caused them to maybe not have a perfect serve-receive pass either, so they had to choose on their hitters, and that was a great job by Aaliyah. You know, she stepped in a little bit for us this weekend in that left back, and so that confidence rolling over into today was huge for her, and she did a great job.
From Aaliyah to Malia,
Yeah.
Malia Brill, don't want to leave her out
No.
either with a career high, I guess, performance of, looks like, according to my stat sheet, 8 kills along with an ace and 3 blocks. I called the trifecta, and she showed up in all 3 phases of the offense.
Absolutely, absolutely. She came out with confidence. You know, like I said, she played for us a little bit too when Abigail went down this weekend, but to come out against Park River with the amount of confidence she had with the swing against that big bell in the front row, and just her defense too, picking up those balls that we needed, and having great serve receive passes. I thought she did a phenomenal job as a sophomore that was stepping up for a player that was injured, and we know that she's ready to go at any time to fill in, and she does a great job.
Yeah, point out just different moments. Let's go back to that 24-18 hole. You face 6 set points and you score 7 in a row. You don't win the set, but I got to feel like if you don't make that run, you're probably out of here in 3.
Oh, absolutely. You know, that run gave us the momentum that we needed going into that third set there. It would have been like, we're done, even though we never have that attitude. I don't like that attitude. It's tough to go and start a third set and get the momentum without that push there, and I thought the girls did a great job. We did that a lot this weekend, you know, where we weren't able to finish, but I thought the girls, you know, that Park River earned that last point on that set, so they didn't hang their heads, and then they came out and continued to swing and continued to be aggressive, and our pass continued to get better, and we capitalized on their errors. And I thought, we just took the momentum and we ran with it. Even if we didn't get that set, it helped us in the long run for sure.
And I mentioned this both times when I talked to Haley and Kaylee just a little bit ago, but 27 sets since September 30th. You've basically played a full 3-set match every day for the last 9 days.
Wow.
How are these ladies still standing and delivering these great moments?
Yeah, you know, it was great to see them at the end. We still finished with so much energy, especially after coming off of all those sets that you just said that we played. It's great to see the girls just have that fire and have that desire, you know, and push through that tiredness. I think our talk got better as we got more tired, which was great because we asked for that as well. But it shows that we're in shape, which is great in practice there, and they just love the game of volleyball and love to compete together, and so they just build off of that and don't think maybe too much of how tired they are.
Kaylee Kittleson, I think, said it best when you're talking about everybody needs to be involved, not just the coach, not just the players, but the parents and the fans. And she said when coach talks and we listen, and then when we talk and then the fans talk, you know, and everybody's talking, then everybody's communicating, and that just makes it that much better.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we strive on communication. Yesterday's practice, that was one of our just one of our skills that we were working on, was communication, and we were scrimmaging, and if they didn't do something specific, it was an automatic side out. You know, it's so important, and we feed off one another. I thought our bench was alive because our girls on the court were talking and alive, and our fans are always the big supporters for us, and they're so nice and loud, and I think the girls loved, especially when they did the Who's Got Spirit cheer back and forth there. It kind of pumped them up a little bit. They're like, here we go, let's keep going. We've got spirit too on this court. So just kudos to everyone here. The communication all around was great.
Of course, big win tonight in region play. You stay undefeated in region play, and I'm going to try not to put my 5-set energy on Thursday, but you never know. Cavaliers are a great squad. They've got some great athletes up there, and they're going to give you a test at the Heck on Thursday.
Yeah, absolutely they are. You know, they're hungry. I think they're a hungry region team. They're one that sticks in with a lot of teams, a lot of the top teams here, and they're beating the teams that are in the lower part right now of our region, and we know we can't ever overlook Cavalier. They're very, very scrappy, and they've got some girls in that front row that aren't afraid to swing, you know, and be aggressive, and they're confident. So we just kind of make sure that we come in and we take care of business and control the things that we can control and work on our consistency, continue to work on that consistency.
Katie Stabler, head coach for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, joining us post-game in our Dakota Heritage Bank post-game interview, sharing her heritage and her future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB dhb.bank, dhb.bank. Katie, thanks for the time, and have a great bus ride back.
Oh, will do, and thanks again for the coverage.
And we'll wrap things up next on YourLiveEvent.com. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source, helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, with receiving stations in Hatton, Sharon, Larimore, Devils Lake, Wilton, Washburn, Lankin, East Grand Forks, Grafton, and Garsky. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or 701-847-2622.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsboro offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsboro to learn more about rebates or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Cutting Edge Ag connects your operation with first-hand expertise and industry-best precision ag technology from Ag Leader. We've simplified precision farming with powerful tools to maximize profit opportunities like never before. No matter the size of your farm or the complexity of your field activities, Cutting Edge Ag is your local partner for a more profitable future. Unlock a new era of farming success with Ag Leader and Cutting Edge Ag.
Coming on back here one final time on YourLiveEvent.com. James Martin's hanging out with you. Thanks to Haley Miller on the camera here this evening. Again, the final score in 5 sets in favor of Hillsboro-Central Valley. 14-25, 26-28, 25-21, 25-21, 15-12. The Burros able to claim victory once again in 5 sets. As I mentioned in all the interviews, 27 sets in the last 9 days for the Hillsboro-Central Valley squad, and they got a match on Thursday and another tournament in Carrington on Saturday. Let's go through the stats and storyline here real quick. Again, the Burros, they were definitely not feeling the home crowd energy like Park River Fordville-Lankin was. Got out to a really nice start. It was actually pretty even the first dozen points or so, and then the Aggies pulled away big time in the first set, 25-14. Big moment of the match, the Aggies were leading 24-18. The Burros would score 7 straight points, evade 6 set points to lead at 25-24. Now, of course, the Aggies would eventually win it after their 8th set point. Again, a final score 28-26. But that allowed Hillsboro-Central Valley to get the confidence, to get the momentum, to get back into that match. Sadie Gallagher was big in that second set, 4 of her 10 kills in that second set. And it was on her serve that the Burros, again, didn't win the set, but they got the momentum to come back into the match. They win the next two, 25-21. Kind of similar sets, 3 and 4. The teams exchange points pretty evenly, and then the Burros just kind of pull away in the end. And then going to the 5th set, kind of the same thing. Both teams exchange blows. We were tied at 10. Burros score 5 of the last 7 points, and that's how it's done, so to speak. Again, as we're looking at the stats and storyline presented by Farmers Union Insurance Agent Ryan Opdahl, home, auto, crop, commercial, life, business, so much more insurance. Visit the agency downtown Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777. Stat leader tonight, Lauren Bell, 28 kills, 8 blocks and 5 aces on the night tonight for Park River Fordville-Lankin. Other stats here, Emma Porter finished the night with 10 kills, 5 of which came in the 4th and 5th sets. She also picked up, she just picked up the 10 kills on the night. Bailey Syme, she picked up, here I got her down for 3 kills, 2 aces, and 2 blocks. A double trifecta there for Syme. Molly Moen had a nice night tonight in the setback. She had 6 kills along with 3 aces and 2 blocks, another double trifecta. Mackenzie Daly picked up a couple of kills and a block on the match here this evening. Maddie Burnoft with a kill as well. And that's pretty much the stats for Park River Fordville-Lankin. As for Hillsboro-Central Valley, they were led by Haley Smeldens, 20 kills, along with 7 blocks. As well, Sadie Gallagher, 10 kills, a pair of aces, and a block as well. Carsey Hattlestead, she also tallied 11 kills and 6 blocks. And an ace as well. I have her down for that. Actually, that ace should go to Kaylee Kittleson. Kaylee Kittleson did pick up an ace tonight. Aaliyah Jones did pick up an ace as well. Kennedy Olson, 3 kills, an ace, and a pair of blocks. Megan Ensign with a kill and an ace. And Malia Burrell, 8 kills, 3 blocks, and an ace. The Burros win despite committing 11 service errors to just 7 aces, -4 in ace-to-error ratio. The Aggies, they tallied 10 aces, committing 5 errors, so they were a +5 assist-to-error ratio. The Aggies and the Burros, I believe, both had 4 net violations. And with the win, Hillsboro-Central Valley, they go to 13-6 in all competitions. In non-tournament competitions, doing the quick math in best 3 out of 5 matches, they are, let's see here, I believe it's 8-1, with their only loss in a 5-set match to Central Cass last week at the Heck, 5 sets. Park River Fordville-Lankin, they dropped to 19-7 on the year. They have lost now 3 straight, going back to the DLB Lady Laker invite. And next matches, the Aggies are at Griggs Dakota coming up on Thursday. And the Burros, of course, they host Cavalier on Thursday in region play as well. Burros stay atop the standings in the region. Park River Fordville-Lankin stays at that 5th place spot, kind of below Thompson, Mayport, CG, along with Hillsboro-Central Valley and Grafton. Let's go through our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Life takes energy at Enbridge. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. And it's the first time this year I'm going to do this. I think I've only done this a couple of times, at least on your live event. I'm going to give a player of the game to a player from the team that fell short tonight, because Lauren Bell just dominated the game tonight on the offensive side. She did have some good help from the likes of Porter, Syme, Moen, Daly, and of course they have Burnoff with some great sets. But Bell just was having her way in the match. And as far as she went, when the Burros gradually diminished her stats, so did the Aggies. So Lauren Bell is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. I just could not really decipher who deserved it the most for Hillsboro-Central Valley. It was a true team effort tonight for the Burros. I could have picked about 5 or 6 girls. So I decided to give it to Lauren Bell tonight. Lauren Bell is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. And we don't want to forget, of course, our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Discover local reliability that you can trust at halsteadtel.com. It's how to connect, proudly providing internet, phone, cable, TV service to the rural areas and to the local communities through the area of the Red River Valley. Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Again, as I mentioned, it is the 3rd straight 5-set match that Hillsboro-Central Valley has played in best 3 out of 5 matches, and they are certainly connected. They are dialed in to volleyball. When you play 27 sets and still are giddy and excited and have energy, whether win or loss, that means that you're focused and you're ready for this season to go. And no slack there to Park River Fordville-Lankin. They're doing some amazing things as well. But Hillsboro-Central Valley, they're doing something special right now. They are, again, 13-6 in all competitions this season. They faced some great competition. They're undefeated in region play. And I don't know how those ladies are still alive. I guess youthful energy after playing 27 sets in the last 9 days. They are certainly connected to the sport of volleyball, and they're connected to each other. So that's my Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Some final thoughts here again. You can go back and watch this game and several others on YourLiveEvent.com or Your Live Event YouTube page. We had a whole list of games tonight. We've got as well a great Your Live Event Coaches Show, including a first-time coach, first-time appearance on the Coaches Show, and Barbara Arnston from Riverside Christian School at East Grand Forks. We're talking girls cross country, girls and boys cross country with Barbara. I'll be chatting with her as well. I'm chatting with Vern Muir from Grand Forks Red River Football, AA football's #1 ranked team in the state. Great conversation. Even when you get a little history in there at the end of the conversation. So take a look at that and several other great conversations on the Your Live Event Coaches Show. From all of us here at YourLiveEvent.com, the final score on the Golden Harvest Tim Cozette Seed Sales scoreboard. Hillsboro-Central Valley gets the win in 5, 14-25, 26-28, 25-21, 25-21, 15-12. And again, we'll see you at Cavalier on Thursday. From all of us here at YourLiveEvent.com, for Haley Miller on the camera this evening from Park River, I'm James Martins saying Region 2 girls volleyball fans, show some pride.